Economists from Barclays think that the Eras Tour in the UK will add $1 billion in spending to the economy. And they're not just coming up with that number out of nowhere. Last year, in her US tour, the Eras Tour, the first leg of it, Bloomberg Economics thinks that $4.3 billion was added to US GDP because of the shows. That's, fans buying tickets, but buying hotels, airfare, getting, makeup done, whatever, like going out for dinner and drinks beforehand. It's actually a big economic deal. It's such a big deal that Sadiq Khan actually made quite a fun video on his Instagram if you go and watch it. Even the mayor of London's getting involved. It's quite funny. I mean, you can tell he didn't write that script, but he's embracing Swifties era in London too.
And why wouldn't he, with the prospect of such an economic boost to the city? After we had Beyoncenomics boosting the GDP during her last tour, now we're on to Swiftonomics again. This is something that, is sort of a phenomenon that we're now seeing when it comes to the amount of money put into these sorts of tours. It's a really big deal for a lot of economies.
People are calling it gig tripping, which is quite a fun way to talk about like concert-based travel. But it's not just travel, like I said, it's, buying outfits for the show, buying drinks. Bars and restaurants are getting really involved. Hotels, especially the hospitality sector, is really getting involved with Taylor Swift's Eras Tour this year. And also airlines. I was speaking with United Airlines ahead of a story, and they told me that flights from the US to Milan for Taylor's shows in Italy are up 40% compared to last year at the same dates.
And so if there's so many businesses getting involved in this, therefore competition, surely they're having to compete with each other with special offers to cater for the fans.
Yeah, they are. I mean, at the kind of top level where I look at it, under luxury, they're really trying to, I guess I'll say, cash in a little bit from the Eras Tour, take the Four Seasons in London, which is in no way a budget hotel, but they're adding a gig tripping package to people staying for Taylor. So they get greeted with a glittery cocktail. They get karaoke machines in their room. They get a special concert amenity bag with like phone chargers in it. And that's an extra £200 in addition to the £1,000 a night they're spending on the hotel, right? So a 20% upcharge. So really thinking of like quite clever ideas to get those $50 or pounds, as it were, here in London.
Yeah, I mean, it is a fascinating development, isn't it? I mean, the number of people that I've heard, there were some friends and colleagues of ours, Sarah, that went to Stockholm to see Taylor Swift. Like, people are building this into now a thing. If you can't get tickets in your home city, you start looking up to see where can you go and how can you get there. Are there other artists that can attract this sort of, I suppose, fandom that'll get people to get on a plane to go and see them?
Well, it's like you said, Beyonce as well. It's just kind of these top A-level artists. It's not quite for everyone. We actually had some concert cancellations in the US this summer. Artists like Jennifer Lopez or the Black Keys canceling their tours. So it's not that necessarily that live music is doing so well. It's just these kind of like A-level artists that are drawing people spending all their savings on a night for tickets.